week long we're talking about my auto-buy tropes on here, and today we're talking about one of my top favorite tropes of all time, the relationship of convenience. And now, while this is one of my favorite tropes, I'm very picky about the way that it is executed, but I have 6 recommendations that I think you're gonna love. For me, there are sub-tropes in this category, so I'm specifically going to focus on the fake dating trope and the marriage of convenience trope, starting with fake dating. The first of which is going to be Devney Perry's new release, Merit, that came out this month. It's a college sports fake dating romance, so if any of those things draw you in, I definitely recommend it. It is a little heavier than some of her other books, but it handles the grief representation really well in my opinion. A new favorite author that has snuck into 2025 for me is Tara DeWitt, and I haven't read this book yet, but I loved the other book I read for her so much that I can't imagine that I'm not gonna love this one just as much. So I'm gonna tell you to read Savor It by Tara DeWitt. This is a fake dating romance, and there is an interconnected story coming in May that is my top read of the year so far. Let me just tell you that we are blessed to be living in the same timeline as Miss Tara DeWitt, so I'm going to need you to go read all of her books. And then one more, this is an author that I feel leans a little bit more towards the women's fiction side of things in my opinion, Miss Catherine Center. The Bodyguard is also a fake dating romance, and like the title suggests, it's about a bodyguard, except she's the bodyguard. I read this in one night a couple months back. It was super fun. And then for our marriage of convenience, you know I love Play Along by Liz Tom 40. I honestly think this is like the gold standard for a marriage of convenience. It's also a sports romance, it's also a workplace romance, and it has my like top 2 main characters of all time in it. If you want more of a small town vibe but still kind of a sports romance, you should read Wild Side by Elsie Silver. This is her new release that came out on March 4th. Play Along and Wild Side are both technically parts of series, but those series are interconnected standalones, so if you haven't read the other ones, you can read them by themselves, but I'm always going to recommend starting from the beginning. And then for something a little different, Keep Me by Sarah Kate is also a marriage of convenience, except it's also a hate to love, and when I tell you that they hate each other, they hate each other. The main character is also Scottish, if that helps. What is your favorite relationship of convenience book? Whether it's fake dating, marriage of convenience, maybe something a little different, a different sub-trope, please let me know, because I really do think that this is my top favorite trope of all time.